India was the final frontier for many touring sides, especially from the SENA countries. Of the four, South Africa in 2000, Australia in 2004 and England in 2013 managed to win series in India in the last 2.5 decades. But the flightless Kiwis soared high and conquered the land, which had become formidable terrain for the touring sides. New Zealand whitewashed India 3-0 in a three-test series, and it was something unprecedented in the history of Indian cricket. No Indian team has suffered a whitewash in home rubber in conditions tailor-made for them at home. The Kiwis with pace and spin bamboozled the world's strongest and richest team and beat them at their own game. If it was pace which was India's undoing in the first test in Bengaluru, it was spin which destroyed the hosts in the second and third test. India was snared in their own trap on tracks which was supposed to help the home team. India was simply out-batted and out-bowled by New Zealand. Matt Henry, Rookie were heroes with the ball in the first test, while Richie and Ravindra flayed the Indian bowling to score a brilliant century. Mitchell Santana and Ajaz Patel were lethal with the ball on tracks which suited spin in the second and third test. Indian batting failed collectively. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli had a disastrous series, and decline in latter's batting was alarming. Spin bowling spearhead Ashwin had a series to forget. He was targeted by the Kiwis batters and hit out of the attack. He was expensive and struggled. Washington Sundar's 10 for in the second test and Ravindra Jadeja's 10 for in the third test weren't enough to stem the rout. The Kiwis swept themselves out of trouble, while Indians who were supposed to be good players of spin appeared clueless to play spin. Rod Latham, Daryl Mitchell, Young, Ravindra played crucial knocks when it mattered for their team. Individual brilliance from Sarfraz Khan, Rishabh Pant, Jaiswal and Shubman Gill couldn't compensate for the collective failure of the batting. The countdown has begun on our overpaid and underperforming superstars, and it will end with the tour down under. A whitewash in a home series is not the ideal way before the tough series against Australia at their home. The Australians are licking their wounds after suffering consecutive losses to India at home and will be looking for revenge against the battered and bruised Indian side. The Australians are formidable at home, though the majority of the players are past 30, they are still in prime form to present a tough time to Indians. A few from the Indian team are living on borrowed time. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Ravindra Jadeja, Ravi Ashwin are on their final hurrah. If our aging superstars don't perform, it may well be the end of their test careers. One series defeat doesn't make India a bad team, but signs of vulnerability are much more pronounced. Indian batters have struggled when there was swing and spin on the wickets. The sluggish wickets have also not been to the liking of the batters. India is missing good players with strong defense in the middle order. The Australian pace troika of Stark, Cummins and Hazelwood can hurt India, and so can the spin of Nathan Leo. India has their reputation at stake and a few careers are on the line.